Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. I'll dance to the music. Dance to.
Here's the reason why I cut myself at night.
What's good, YouTube/Twitch? It's that guy, Studz McGee, back at it again with another one. I'm the godfather of Mafia McGee. Welcome to the family. Today, we have Dark King, aka Stender, aka the Grease King, aka the ex-Grease King, aka he's got kidney problems, aka Kingdom Heart Key, aka he made a mistake, aka, and there's another one, but I can't remember.
My colons don't work.
That escalated so quickly. Anyway, guys, we're going to hop right on into it because...
It's DarkKingdomKey. You said it wrong like 5 times.
I know, that's why I kept saying AKA. I'm so sorry. But we're back at it again with another Overwatch. I know it's getting late, okay? I know. But we're going to keep doing this. I'm having fun. You're having fun.
I'm having a lot of fun.
I might just turn this into like anime/game pep talks. No.
Pep talks?
I don't know.
Like, you can do it, Berserk! You cannot suck! You got the potential!
Berserk's story does not suck. Berserk.
I know, but
art,
the newest show is not.
Alright, so we're going to talk about hashtag spoiler alert. Alright, we are going to talk about the spoilers.
Okay, yeah, no, but...
We're going to talk about the spoilers of the next shows that we talk about. So, I can be whoever I want to.
Your attack. Your...
3, 2, 1. Attack.
And so, but spoilers.
Escort the payload.
Where's my gun?
It'll load. Don't worry.
I am.
Yeah, you fired 2 shots. Yeah, you got a hit marker with a gun that doesn't.
Payload moving. All work together.
So what's the...
Why did... I didn't... I'm so confused. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, so, spoilers. We're going to talk about Your Lie in April.
Listen, I wish you would have given me a little more heads up.
No, there's no heads up. You have to accept it for what it is. I just got done rewatching it.
Do you want a guy crying?
Yes, I do. That is a goal. That has been a goal. Anyway. Anyway.
Yeah, what about there's like a couple trigger words you're up and crying.
Alright. Shoot. So trigger words, huh? So let's talk about the beginning. What? Watch Your Lie in April. I was expecting just your stereotypical love story, right?
See, like, what's a stereotypical one?
Or on Host Club.
I haven't seen that. I'm glad it's not. Because like, there has to be a twist. Love story. Like, okay, the most like generic love story I can think of is Toradora.
Enemy turret destroyed.
And I'm like, Toradora was great because it's like the old enemy like that I've seen. Like, just typical love story.
Really?
I don't watch too many love stories unless I read really good things about something.
See, I watch just about everything, so like I really.
Why is the payload stopped? Everyone get on it.
Roadhog time.
So here's stuff that you shouldn't see on YouTube. Mid-video? Wait, is it record the audio?
Yeah. It's on now.
Oh.
I'm back.
We're making it through. We'll deal with it in the next game.
I play.
No, we'll deal with it before you play.
Anyways, so the only reason I watched My Neighbor is because I saw it was like this really popular thing. Right?
Not gonna bother us anymore. Game on.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I'm moving the payload.
Enemy turret ahead. Watch yourselves.
Our enemy suggested your line is. I was like, you know what?
Enemy turret destroyed.
I'll try.
I will not waste this opportunity.
No, it doesn't.
It's just this dude that just can't play the piano anymore. Just gonna go.
That turret is
third
busted.
wheel.
That turret is busted.
Yeah, dude. Well, that one of the reasons why it sucks playing on. I think they're working on.
Back online.
But no, so first of all, your initial thoughts. Like, do you remember your very first thoughts about the show? And like, you obviously had to watch the second episode. Like,
First episode, like this show. So, like, there was a period in college where there are shows that I feel are very
so dumb.
bingeable.
Yes.
Like there were so many shows I binged in college. Like I binge watched Run Lagan, I binge watched Code Geass.
Back in
All those types of shows I just binge watch. But recently I haven't found a show that's made me feel like after I watch an episode it's like I want to stay up until 3 to watch this. Like there hasn't been a show for me like that in a while. And Your Lie in April like scratched that itch. That was the first show in a while that
Why not?
I
You
didn't
alright?
see it, sorry.
No, it's fine.
That was the first show in a long time that I binge
team
watched. Like I wanted to keep watching now. Like
Did you watch it week by week, or did you binge
I
watch
found
it?
out about it near the end of the season.
Oh, so you did
like,
get to binge watch it.
as it was airing its last couple of episodes, I was just starting.
Is that bad?
No. It was just weird to see like just 2 shots of it.
I like her. Pretty good
She's
utility.
very easy.
Okay, so now that I got your initial thoughts, I don't want him trying to rope me.
Well, that's this thing.
No.
It's a strong hero.
Trying to stay off the ground. This thing is gonna become art music to deal with. But okay, so dude, I already
Don't read that. Don't read that. That's fine.
I already said spoiler warning. If you haven't dealt with your issues,
Let's work through the show at least.
all right. So, what moment changed for you? Like change, because like I remember starting the show and I was like, you know what, I can keep up with this. But
Like when did it really be strong?
yeah, when did it captivate you to the point where it's like, holy smokes, I need to know what happens next.
I think as they started, is it
Enemy
Puma?
turret down.
I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either.
What,
But
like, when they're actively trying to get into active competition, when they're actually trying to get into active competition, just seeing him go and grow out of, like, just the guilt that he felt over his mother, and finally, like, being
Enemy
able to
turret.
keep using it. Like, just seeing that character development was just
but
really
what
captivating.
episode? There's
I
gotta
don't
be.
remember the exact episode. It's just those series of episodes when he's getting ready to and it's going
Ah.
to be the accompanist for
Oh
Emily.
yeah.
And then when she doesn't show up, still. I think it was right around that episode.
Yeah. So you're about like 4 or 5 episodes in when it finally counted.
And then, like, Kaori is like my favorite anime girl.
Yeah, she was pretty cute.
Like,
And no,
She's
it
so,
was
like,
it was
she's
beyond
so
that. It was so real too. Like
she was such a real character. She had so much energy. She was such a fun character. Like,
see, Hiyori was okay. So see, the story was is, like once I had figured out what was going to happen, it started to get really real then.
yeah.
Oh, good escape. Go.
Also, I'm a sucker for shows with good music. Or like shows that are centered around certain musical styles. I'm a sucker. I loved Cowboy Bebop as a kid. I freaking love Samurai Champloo for hip-hop. And I love Your Lie in April for its music being centered around
Enemy turret destroyed.
classical music. Like,
I wasn't gonna escape that, was I?
Payload is approaching its destination.
He is a really good hard counter. Or
yeah. He just hooks you, hooks you down, you're done.
Victory.
He's free.
yes.
Play of the game.
Wise learner.
Okay, so my thoughts on Your Lie in April. I knew it was good after the first time he played. The amount of drama, the
Okay, I just want to clarify one thing. The first time he played when he could hear the music again, or just... like-
no, just when he played.
Okay.
Because the drama, like, because it's those feelings were being portrayed in a way that you can't, like, you don't normally get to portray. Like when you feel like you're drowning, like being able to actually see this guy play like he's underwater, and like understanding that feeling because you can connect to that. We've
Yeah.
all been in situations. Everybody's been in situations where you felt like you couldn't get out, where you felt like you've been trapped, or you're drowning, or you don't know what to do. And that's when I was captivated by it, because it was just like, okay, I can actually like see this, and like I literally, I hated his gross CG hands. Same here, man. Same here, Shady. but no, like, but in all realness, like,
Prepare to attack.
as soon as I saw that, I was like, no, this show is something I can understand. Because and that was the thing about anime, because as Americans, we don't quite get all the cultural references and stuff that anime brings along with
Yeah.
it. It's just the differences of culture. But at that moment, everybody knows the feeling of what it feels like I'm caught underwater and I shouldn't be doing whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
And he still plays through that.
Yeah. Yeah, when the first time that he, like, decides to fight through that drowning feeling and still put out a performance, like...
And then what makes it even interesting is, and now we're getting to the spoiler territory. So one more time, just forewarning, spoiler territory. If you haven't watched the show,
One.
mute now.
Yeah, mute and just watch
Just
the
mute
best,
and watch.
watch the best grill.
All right. This is it. If you haven't muted, I'm sorry. Okay. The end of the show. He matures, and it was it was weird because it was like before at the beginning of the show, he was just a wimp. He was just a kid. Like, I was annoyed with him as a character and everything. But at the end of the show, it was almost like his character type was almost attractive. Like, he knew. You know what I mean? And like, even like the show says it, like I wish your playing wasn't so seductive or so, you know what I mean? And that was the big, like, that's what made the show for me. Like, yes, everything else that happened, and I'm gonna try and be as less of the spoiler as possible, but like, the ending sequence and the ending song, beautiful. Beautiful art, beautiful.
That goes down as my favorite scene in an anime. Like, it was so beautiful. Like you know what's happening in that scene to Kaori, and it's still like they're like.
And it's communicated, and it's like, and like part of it, like you want to fight the urge to scream out, no. And like, and you're just sitting there, and it's just like, you know that he doesn't realize what's happening until the very end, because he thinks everything's going well, and it's like he was trapped in this like false light. Like that entire sequence, like he goes through all like 5 stages of grief, and like combats it, and it was just, oh, you're lying, April, guys. Okay, I'm gonna wave my hands now. No more spoilers.
One thing I really did enjoy is how they talked about how
Enemy turret destroyed.
like when they introduced like these 2 rivals, like 2 kids as yeah, and how like when they play, the audience, like the characters in the audience are talking about the emotions that are being portrayed through the way that they're playing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I just thought that was cool, just how...
And
like,
it almost it made it
take
almost
their
like a
emotions.
shonen a little bit, like, cause it's not like combat or battle style or whatever, but it's still the idea of like explaining their abilities and explaining why they're good. Why did you slow it down?
No, it's not explaining their abilities, it's explaining why they're good. It's like,
Oh, I'm not competitive. Huh?
this is just how they
This
do
one,
it.
oh, they changed it then.
Yeah. You know, it's not that they have special abilities. You know, it's just like they're playing their music, but they're playing their music so passionately that they're forcing their
Yeah, they're
feelings
forcing their
on the
will
audience.
onto the audience. But
it's like,
and then oh, I guess we're back into spoilers now.
You want to go there?
Or whatever, we're going back into spoilers. But then, like, I love the way that they explain how he is different. Because he used to play as a robot, right? Like, that was the entire premise. He was a robot, he played it perfectly. Perfect marks. There was no way you could argue that he wasn't playing it correctly. But then like towards the end, he still plays it perfectly.
But he plays it with
But
some passion too.
It's beyond forcing his will. It's like, oh, there was one time where the one time where he was playing, and the crowd was left gaping afterwards, and it was more than just a crowd, because I was sitting there like I didn't know what to say. I was so caught up in like everything that was going on at the show, and the music was doing such a good job of portraying that back. Awesome. Now, we're done with spoilers. Someone type, if you're still here, someone type in the chat that the spoilers are done. We are actually done talking about the show. But the show needed to be talked about. Oh yeah, I will. Oh yeah. But no, that show is awesome. Beyond awesome. It's one of my top 10. Yep.
Maximum charge.
Thanks, Shady. Now, there is one other show that I would like to talk about. It's one that just recently ended. My Hero Academy.
Okay.
You've watched it, correct?
Yes.
Thoughts?
Anime of the season, anime of the year's not over.
Anime of the year, really?
Yeah.
Why is it? Why did you post it up so high? I actually haven't, Shady. I haven't watched that anime.
He likes that so much just because of the one picture I showed him, where it's literally a girl
Enemy
in
turret.
bed with like a guy in a bear suit, but the bear has a ball gang in its mouth.
Fair.
Like that show is also known as Sex Trophy Anime.
Oh yeah. I watched. I know. I watched the first episode. No, I said no. I'm not dealing with it.
So it's able to make you so big. Like, just very simply, it's a show that, like, you got a guy who starts basically from nothing, and you watch him as he slowly grows, and he grows more confident, he grows more powerful. And, like, all the characters in the show, even though they're not main characters, are super interesting. They could, like, I can't wait till the second season.
I've read the manga, so I know. And trust me, dude, you haven't. They haven't even scratched the surface of the character development.
Yeah, like all those characters, it's so interesting, and I want to learn so much more about them. And I want to see them just fight, because all of them seem super interesting.
You gonna get this win?
Yeah.
Nice melee. I would say that Hero Academy, or My Hero Academy, or Boku no Hero Academy.
Oh, My Hero Summit.
Whatever. I wouldn't give it Anime of the Year yet.
What do you think has a chance of being?
Regardless of what you might think, I still think that Berserk story alone might be powerful enough to pull it through. Now, wait. Now, I understand, in terms of art, yes, it's bad, but story-wise, you can't complain. Now, wait, hear me out before you argue me. I'm only saying it has a chance. Now, the art will decide the factors for me as well, so it's not like I'm ignoring it entirely. And I understand that. Now, the next one that I was thinking would have a chance was they made a comeback. The next one that I thought would have a chance was what's it called? Why can't I remember what it's called? Well, yes and yeah.
Like, when I say anime of the year, it's got to be a complete package. Berserk, I know it's got a fantastic story, but there's more to anime than just story. There's animation, there's voice work, there's pacing, there's all of this.
That's fair.
So, like, I know that you love Berserk more than anything because it's an excellent story. It's an excellent manga. It's just, it's more, like, anime is more than just the story.
Fair. And so with that, but what was the other show?
I suppose you save it till next time?
I suppose actually next time might be a little bit different, but we won't tell. Anyway, we've got one more.
What?
We got one more coming to you guys, so don't go anywhere. Yeah, we're leaving the game. We got one more coming to you guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. What?
Zawaldo!